we will talk on the basic of breath sound and what are the abnormal breath sound. At first, what is the definition of breath sound? Very simply, the sound which is produced by breathing, that is during inspiration and expiration, and heard by placing the stethoscope over the chest of the person. So very simplified diagram here. The airway, trachea, bronchus, bronchiole, lung parenchyma, these circular structure are alveoli, and this is the stethoscope which the doctor use. Actually, the turbulent flow of air inside the larger airway produce a vibration, and that vibration pass through the vesicular structure, that is the air containing alveoli. So the vibration here produced by the turbulent flow of the air inside the airway, larger airway, and that vibration means here the sound wave that pass through this vesicular structure and captured by the stethoscope over the place over the chest wall. Okay, that means in between the airway and the stethoscope is the intervening lung parenchyma, and normal lung parenchyma we know formed mainly by the air containing sac, that is alveoli. This air containing sac also called vesicle. Normal breath sound is vesicular in pattern, vesicular in quality. Vesicular. What do you mean by vesicular? Actually, when the sound wave pass from the larger airway to the chest wall, that is periphery, it is attenuated. The sound wave contain, of course, a variable type of frequency, high frequency and low frequency. This variable type of frequency when passed through the vesicular structure, that is the air containing sac or alveoli, the high frequency are attenuated, that is high frequency wave are deleted. So we can say that the attenuation of the sound wave occur when the sound wave pass from the larger airway to the periphery. So when we heard with our stethoscope only the low frequency sound wave we can capture. So the low frequency or low pitch sound which has been passed through the vesicular air containing alveolar structure, this type of sound is called vesicular sound. The breath sound normally vesicular. It may be vesicular with prolonged expiration. It may be bronchial breath sound. In short, breath sound may be diminished, breath sound may be absent. These are the abnormal finding of breath sound. Actually, the normal breath sound has two phase. This is the inspiratory phase and this is the expiratory phase. The inspiratory phase is longer. I am talking about the normal breath sound, that is normal vesicular breath sound. The character of normal vesicular breath sound is inspiratory phase is longer and louder than the expiratory phase, and there is no gap in between the inspiratory phase and expiratory phase. So this is the character of vesicular breath sound. And in case of vesicular with prolonged expiration, as the name suggests, prolonged expiration, the inspiration is like this and expiration should be prolonged like this. The expiration is prolonged, expiration is prolonged than the inspiration. Okay, vesicular with prolonged expiration is found in COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease has two entities. Number one, chronic bronchitis, and number two, emphysema. And in bronchial asthma patient also present with vesicular with prolonged expiration. Now, the bronchial breath sound. In bronchial breath sound, the inspiration and expiration are more or less equal in length and loudness, but there is a intervening gap in between the inspiration and expiration, and the quality of bronchial breath sound is harsh blowing. Now let me talk on some point about bronchial breath sound. As already I said, the breath sound actually produced by the turbulent flow of air inside the larger airway. So if we place our stethoscope just over the trachea, that is just above the supraclavicular nose, we hear the bronchial breath sound over the bronchus or over the trachea. And when this bronchial breath sound, which is normally produced inside the larger airway, pass through the vesicular structure, it is attenuated and become vesicular. But if the intervening structure becomes airless, I repeat again, if the intervening structure due to any cause become airless, the attenuation of the sound wave may not be possible. So the main vibration that is made in the larger airway due to turbulent flow of the air is directly transmitted to the periphery, that is to your stethoscope. So the sound in case of bronchial breath sound actually not attenuated sound coming from the bronchus. So what are the cause of bronchial breath sound? 3C. There are 3C. Number 1, consolidation. Number 2, cavitation. And number 3, collapse with patent bronchus. Say here is this structure collapse, but the proximal bronchus is patent. That means the turbulent flow of air occur here, and that makes a vibration, and that vibration directly transmitted through the collapse structure to your stethoscope. So there is no attenuation of the sound. So sound quality is harsh blowing with intervening gap with the same or equal length in inspiration and expiration. Okay, and in case of consolidation or cavitation, in consolidation the lung parenchyma totally destroyed and there is no air, so there is no attenuation. Now the last point, what are the cause of diminished or absent breath sound? Actually the same point I repeat again, the breath sound actually produced here. So if there is any obstruction, so local obstruction like bronchial tumor or foreign body impaction or any lymph nodes surround the bronchus or trachea, makes the breath sound diminished. If we know here is pleura, if the pleural cavity, in the pleural cavity there is any fluid, that is pleural effusion, hemothorax, pyothorax, empyema, if any air, that is pneumothorax, or the pleura becomes abnormally thickened, that is thickened pleura, or any tumor coming from the parietal layer of the pleura or chest wall, all this cause makes the breath sound diminished, or any mass lesion here makes the breath sound diminished or absent. So this is all about breath sound. Thank you.